The blue Proto-Drake is a rare drop from Skadi the Ruthless in Utgard Pinnacle Heroic Mode. The entrance to this dungeon is located in Northrend, in the Howling Fjord, at coordinates 58-49. The mount can be farmed once per day per character, and has a 1% drop rate. The Reigns of the Bronze Drake is a 100% drop chance mount from the Infinite Corruptor in the dungeon The Culling of Stratholm on Heroic difficulty. The entrance to this dungeon is located in the Caverns of Time, in the zone Tanarus, at coordinates 65-49. The mount has a 100% drop chance, but in order to get to the boss, you have to beat the timed event. This is very easy to do at max level. You just run the dungeon as you normally would, but instead of facing the last boss, you run past the side gate that leads to him and fight the bonus boss for your mount. If for some reason you fail to beat the timer, you can farm this mount once per day per character, and that's it for the dungeon bosses that can be farmed daily. All of the following mounts drop from raid instances and can be farmed once a week. The Grand Black War Mammoth has a chance to drop from all 4 bosses in the Vault of Archivan. This raid is located on Northrend, in the zone Wintergrasp, at coordinates 50-18. The drop rate for the mount is 1% for each of the 4 bosses. The Azure Drake is dropped by Malagos in the raid The Eye of Eternity. This raid is located on Northrend, in the zone Borean Fundra, at coordinates 28-28. Malagos drops 2 mounts, the Azure Drake and the next one, which is the Blue Drake. Both of these have around a 3% drop rate. The Black Drake is dropped by Sapharian in the raid The Obsidian Sanctum. This raid is located on Northrend, in the zone Dragonblight, at coordinates 60-56. The Drake has a 100% drop chance. If you beat the boss in the 10-player mode and in hard mode. In order to activate hard mode, all you need to do is pull Saffron before you kill any of the other big dragon bosses. Basically, just run straight forward from the entrance and engage Saffron before you kill anything else to ensure you complete the hard mode version of the boss. The Twilight Drake is also dropped by Saffron in the Obsidian Sanctum, only this mount is dropped from the 25-player hard mode version of the fight, so make sure your raid difficulty is set to 25-player. Then make sure you pull Saffron before you kill any of the other dragon bosses to get the mount as a 100% drop. The Nexian Drake is dropped by Onyxia in the raid Onyxia's Lair. This raid can be located on Kalimdor in the zone Dustwallow Marsh at coordinates 5179. The drop rate for the mount is around 1.5%, and it can drop in both 10 or 25 player modes and from all difficulties. Mimiron's head is dropped by the hard mode version of Yogg-Saron in the raid Ulduar. This raid can be located in Northrend in the zone the Stormpeaks at coordinates 4216. The mount has a 1% drop chance, and it can only drop from the 25-player version of Yogg-Saron and in hard mode. In order to activate hard mode, all you have to do is make sure you don't talk to any of the Watchers before you engage Yogg-Saron. The Watchers are the ghost NPCs of some of the bosses you might have previously killed. You can find the Watchers around the middle section of the inner sanctum of Ulduar. Just make sure you don't interact with any of them to enable hard mode Yogg-Saron. Invincible is dropped by the Lich King in the raid Icecrown Citadel. This raid can be located on Northrend in the zone Icecrown at coordinates 5386. The drop rate for the mount is around 1%, and it will only drop in heroic 25-player mode. And that is all of the level 80 farmable instance mounts. Happy hunting! And as always, have a nice day. Bye!